So now that we've seen how to create formulas that will span across multiple worksheets, and by the way, you can also do the same thing across multiple workbooks, let's take a look at a more automated approach, get Excel to do some of the work for us. Same scenario here. Got the exercise file open. I'm looking at the summary sheet. I deleted out the circulations that I created earlier. Now I want to perform the same thing but utilizing a built-in tool inside of Excel called Consolidate. With a little bit of input from us, essentially where's the data at, Excel will fill in the data for us. Now I need to do a little bit of housekeeping here first. On the summary sheet, I've got the towns. And with the Consolidate feature, I really don't need the town listings here. So I'm just going to grab cells A4 to A8, and I'm going to hit my delete key on my keyboard. Let's get rid of them. The reason why I'm deleting those is the Consolidate feature is not only going to sum up all the circulations for me, but it's also going to identify the proper town for me. Watch this. So I'm on the summary sheet. I deleted out the towns. I'm going to click inside of cell A4. I'm going to go up to my Data tab, top of my screen. Towards the far right, we got a section called Data Tools, and I'm going to go to Consolidate. I'll give that a click. This opens up my Consolidate window where, just with a little bit of input, Excel is going to consolidate the 2013, 14, and 15 sheets all into the summary sheet for me. So the first step wants to know, hey, well, what type of consolidation do you want to perform here? And I've got a number of different functions. Well, for me, I'm just going to do a standard sum. Now it needs the references. It needs to know where the data's at that you want to sum up on the summary sheet. Well, let's move this window. I'm going to click into the reference box. I'll go down to 2013, and I'm going to select cells A4 down to B8. Let's grab that as my first reference. I'm going to go back in and hit add. I've added my 2013 reference. Now I need to do this 2 more times. So I'll go down to 2014, make sure the same range is highlighted, hit the add button. Now I've grabbed 2 of them. Let's do it one more time, 2015. Make sure I grab the same range again and add it. All right. So I've got my 3 references, the 3 separate sheets. Now we've got some additional options here. 3 little check marks. First, use labels in. Now imagine this. You've got the 3 different years worth of circulations with the towns and the circulation numbers. Well, what if throughout the years you're adding and removing towns? Some towns have closed down, some towns have opened up, new circulation numbers are introduced. Well, because we're not consistent anymore, Excel needs a way to identify the towns as it moves from sheet to sheet so it can consolidate Beverly with Beverly and doesn't accidentally do it Beverly and Cherrydale together. That's where the labels come into play. Now our references that we just established have 2 columns. The first column is the town, or essentially the label for the circulation numbers. So I'm going to tell it to use the left column from my references as the label. So I'll turn that on. The other option here, create links to source data. Now I'm not going to turn mine on, I'll leave it up to you. But if you check that, it creates a link from your summary sheet to your previous 3 sheets. This way, if 2013, 14, or 15 update their numbers, the summary sheet will automatically update. So again, I'll leave it up to you if you want that to be linked or not. But make sure you use left column as the labels so that this Consolidate feature knows to match up Beverly with Beverly and Cherrydale with Cherrydale and so on. So now all I need to do, got my 3 references using left column, I'm going to hit OK. And I've now consolidated that data from the 3 other sheets. Got the 3,245,998, all from the 2013 through 15 years of Beverly and so on. All done for you. With just a little bit of input from us, Excel did the consolidation for us. So try this out. Wipe out the previous exercise, get rid of those circulation numbers that you did manually and use the Consolidate feature. Remember, you got to delete the towns out. You don't need those on the summary sheet. Then hop up to cell A4, go to Data, to Consolidate, grab your references, use the left column as your label, and you're done. It's a beautiful thing, saving you tons of time that you would normally have to do manually. It automates it for you. Try it out.